popping off, boys.
Killed like 10 of those things.
No, we killed more than 10. We killed like 20.
I'm saying
9,
just
11,
Eli.
12,
Oh, yeah.
13. You killed 14 of them.
14.
Oh my god.
So maybe you only did like 9, Eli, but still.
Fun fact, that is 10 more than the amount I originally planned.
Really?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Thank
It was a
God,
tough
because that
fight.
was such a fun fucking fight, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is good. This is
I
amazing.
thought
Let's,
the way you,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the way you worded your comment before, I thought there was like something that's like producing these or like calling them or creating them, and we had to go
Yeah.
find it in order to fucking stop the horde. But
I was expecting the daddy to come out.
yeah,
Where's that?
There's still
Knew
places
something
to
bad
explore.
was gonna happen. He knew it. Something bad.
I think, I really enjoyed this, though. This was pretty cool. You guys got to practice something new, like a new strategy, and it worked out really well in this scenario. And I got to, like, experiment and see, like, what works and, you know, what things you guys do and, like, how you react to, like, this type of environment. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen everything yet.
So an observation I'm kind of noticing, and it's not just, it's in my games, it's in Ryan's games, it's in Richard's games. It's just this group. But do we have really long combats?
Yes.
Is it us? I don't know.
It's just how it is.
I think this is probably just the fact we're online. I think if this is in person, it's probably a lot faster.
That's fair.
And also, I think most of my fights have been rather, they're on the short. Actually, I don't know. It's harder to find short for a D&D fight,
Yeah.
I guess.
Like, I'm cool with it because I love combat. I love long combats because fucking a lot of shit can happen in them. I'm just observing that every time we get into a combat, it's like 3 or 4 hours long. And like,
Yeah.
I watch these videos of like people talking about their they're like, and then we got into the longest combat of my life. It was like 3 hours, and I'm like, what do you mean? That's like every combat we do.
Yeah. Those are rookie numbers. Gotta pump those up.
I know.
Sheesh.
So, I'm assuming we head back to town after this, right?
Up to you all.
Next session.
yeah, definitely wait for next session
Wait till
Huh?
they come back.
because we'll have to talk to whoever the frick Jack is.
Yeah, but we don't have to talk to him immediately. I want to
Well, I
go
mean, what
buy
do you
some
wanna
thieves'
do?
tools. Because I have proficiency with thieves' tools, and I still don't have any, because I've leveled up into rogue.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And it's not the kind of thing you can walk into a store and be like, hey, do you have any thieves' tools?
Yeah, I have to be very careful about that.
Do you know Thieves Camp?
Huh?
Do you know Thieves Camp?
I think I learned
when
it.
you become a rogue, I think you automatically become proficient.
Yeah. I know Common, Dalekin, and Thieves Camp. Or Dalekir and Thieves
You could
Camp.
just walk up to a freaking shop in and be like, "Yo, Baba Booey," and then be like, "Yeah, we got it," and put it back.
Yeah.
You walk into a shop, you say, I'm not looking to buy one. I was just wondering if you had a thieves' tools. Excellent, okay. And then break in over the middle of the night and then leave town.
Nah, I just wanted to. I mainly wanted to get back to town and shop for that, and then bring the body back to the inn. I wanted to examine that thing.
You're gonna walk that in through the front door.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna
Marcus
be like,
finished it
listen, we
himself,
just killed.
or whatever
I'm
his
gonna be
name is.
like, listen, we just killed like fucking 30 of these things. I'm gonna bring one in your inn, and I'm gonna I'll pay extra.
You gotta think all of that shit's been banned for 9 years. If someone was to see that, they'd piss their pants.
I don't care. This thing's killing people outside. I'm not
You're gonna get some
casting
unwanted
spells.
attention. You're gonna get
Is it
some
one
free
with
charge.
like piercing holes, or is it one with like burn marks and like magic
got a
marks?
force-
As far as I know, only force damage has been dealt to it, so nothing would be marking it.
What if I click?
Maybe bruises. This one, and I guess necrotic damage from the hex, but
I shot fire damage at a bunch of them.
we used the torch.
The one you secured, Krell, it does have signs of blunt force trauma, but nothing compared to what Sreverar has done to the rest of them.
Yeah, I just want one that's mostly intact.
Yeah, the one you have is definitely intact.
I just
Alright.
want one that doesn't have
One
any
piece.
fire damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
but,
do it
dude,
in the cart.
if the Kingsman Guard gets word that there's some like weird magical / like unnormal creature lurking around, we're gonna catch some unnecessary attention, and we still got Celsius in our possession.
Then I will go and get the cart and bring it up here and put it in the cart and then bring it back and do all my work in the cart.
This would be the Kingsman Guard that's in the town that's right next to us, 2 days away.
Yeah.
That's sketchy. Too close.
Rook's gonna come
Close for
back and
comfort.
beat our ass.
Huh?
So the Rook's
Yeah, the
gonna
Rook.
come back.
I'm glad you remember that.
How could I forget?
I'm not scared of it.
Oh, a challenge.
Then in that case, I'm gonna run up to the cart, bring it over here, pick up the body, and then take whomever is still here back whenever we get there.
I'm not scared of anything as long as I got a couple buffs on me.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna cast any spells on it. I just want to examine it.
Well, it's
Maybe
it's
buy
not the
some
spells that's the issue. It's the fact that it's like a unnatural creature. All of that shit's
Yeah.
been banned and like unheard of really for 9 years.
Well, I get that, but I mean,
Also,
being that it's
let
an
me clarify
unnatural
something.
creature, it would make more sense to examine it. Go on, sorry.
it's not just 9 years.
Oh.
You'll find out more later.
Yeah.
Well, we did dodge one bullet. It says here at the end, our Lord N.A.
Not
Noxious starts
applicable?
with an N.O. No, Noxious starts with an N.O., so it's not Noxious.
That's good.
It's good.
And my name starts with K, so it's not me again.
It's not Krell, which is good. I'm going through these NPCs, and I don't see any NPCs that start with N.A., so that's good.
Just going down the list.
Going down the list.
So I guess to save time, can I search for thieves' tools? Just ask people in Thieves' Cant if they have thieves' tools. I'll just be like, hey, so like I'm looking for this thing, and then I'll really be saying, yo, I need a lockpick. Givey.
You could try. Just gotta be careful who you ask.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying it in Thieves' Cant, so they wouldn't understand.
Yeah, but if it's somebody that recognizes what Thieves' Cant is and is like a law enforcement officer,
Oh.
one
I'm
of them.
not gonna ask a law enforcement officer. I'll walk around and I'll look for someone shady.
Like, yo, is it supposed to rain tomorrow? And they'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes, in fact, it's
sorry.
raining right now, and he pulls out a Thieves' tool.
I could tell that I was definitely getting long towards the end. I could tell people were getting tired, including me. But that had a lot of fun this session.
No, I think that went on a perfect amount.
Yeah.
We'll go another 3 hours.
If
Yeah.
you saw if I had a camera up, you would have seen me like in between my turns, just sitting here with my eyes closed, passing
Yeah.
out. I'm
Yeah.
listening, but I could not be.
Yeah, I just want to get through that last little thing because it's important. And it's
Like
good,
that
like
haste spell, Eli?
good way to end it.
What?
Like that haste spell?
Dude, yeah, that haste spell is so fucking sweet.
Eli just became the boss.
I can't believe how much fucking ass I was fucking slaying there.
And
Yeah.
the blessed spell too. That's so good.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys have to really shine in this session.
With that said, I think that the difficulty was still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt it was right where I wanted it to be.
Just like adding all those things were.
Yeah, it was a simple fix. Like all I need to do is just add more.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just take the number I was gonna do it, multiply it by 4, and then
Yeah. And we got a fucking wham bam alakazam. It's a good fight.
my other spell, my color spray, was real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
They
pretty
got
cool.
me. They were like on top of me, and I'm like, no.
Boing.
But and Kristen's though, was like that was good because he's just out of the way and he's just like, yoink, 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 and it's like
Attacks
attack
of opportunity
attack
Yeah.
to
of
everyone.
Yep.
To
Great
everyone.
base.
I was just disrupting them. I was allowing you guys to do more damage in our defined time. I was destroying what is known as the turn economy. What is?
Yeah.
I have so many concentration spells though. Like all my spells are concentration. So it's like once I have one up, it's just sort of like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna cantrip the rest of the way.
Hell yeah!
If something big had come up, I still have pretty much all my spell slots left. I only use 2 spell slots, 1 second and 1 third.
I still have a first and a second level spell slot. I don't have many crazy high level ones right yet because multi-classing. But yeah,
Dude, when you said 8d10, damn, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh,
What
not
2 level
damage,
spells
yeah,
doing
not
8d10?
Not damage.
It's
It's
like,
the
what
spell
the
pool.
fuck?
It's the HP pool, and then it subtracts from there.
Nice, like sleep.
I was gonna try to do it again. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah. I was gonna try to do it again at the end, but there wasn't really a chance because I would have ended up having to do it to Hunter 2.
Yeah,
At that point, if I got him, then I think I only would have been able to get the 1, and
yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm getting pretty excited for you all. You guys are going to be doing things and learning things.
I'm over here coming into this game, and I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna go stay at that lady's house. We're gonna stay at the apothecary's house, and it's like, okay, we're gonna do this thing. But it seems like the real choice we should have made was go to the father's thing.
It was a choice, yeah.
Yeah.
But to be perfectly frank, it would have let you down the same path.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a plot around mole people.
Yeah,
We're gonna kill a
I
bunch
don't
of
know
mole
about that,
people.
but I just
Okay,
know I
mole
don't
people.
trust the guy at the church.
I haven't
Oh,
met
Father,
the guy at the church.
Bannister.
Just say my guy doesn't like church.
I'll have to read this note 2 or 3 more times before I have a stance.
Oh, the cave note. Yeah, I like doing that.
man.
Like, I love leaving fucking breadcrumbs. That's so much fun.
Ryan, do these things look just like the rake from the creepypasta?
Yep.
Okay. I'll have to
Creepypasta.
rewatch that.
Yeah.
Fucking sleepy.
What is creepypasta?
Creepypasta is they're like amateur fictional horror stories thrown on the internet. There's a creepypasta called The Rake, and I kind of figured that that's what this was based off of.
Yeah, I couldn't
Based off the
find anything about a
picture and
rake.
the name. Slender Man was originally a creepypasta.
I remember when I was like 16, I was legit scared of Slenderman. I thought he was looking at me through my windows at night.
Dude, remember Marble Hornets?
Oh, of course. What do you think
Marble
spawned my
Hornets?
fear?
Yeah.
The fuck's Marble Hornets? Explain.
What? You've never watched the series?
No.
Yeah, it's the series
Holy
on
shit,
YouTube that
Kristen,
came up,
you gotta go
and it
down
was
the
like a
rabbit hole.
wild ride.
How old are they?
Oh, like 6
Yeah.
years now, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
Something silly like that, yeah.
It says the first video was posted on June 20th, 2009.
Oh, yeah.
It's just what Wikipedia says. I didn't do any too much depth, but
I mean, there's like 78 episodes, ranging from 10-minute episodes to like 45-second episodes.
IMDb TV series 2009 to 2014.
Oh, jeez. Fucking dude, I'm looking at this and there's a Marble Hornets 1 through 87. It's 8 hours long. Well, almost 9.
It's so worth it. It's such a good wild ride. I mean, like,
Yeah.
just the ambiance they were able to set up.
Dude, I remember us in my downstairs room watching it. Like, that was crazy.
I mean, like, you'd fucking see that shit come on, and then the next day at school, you're like, bro, did you fucking see what went down?
Yeah. Yeah,
On
it was like,
episode 52, I mean,
yeah. Something weird's happening.
something's
The
going
televan's coming
on, I
out.
can feel it. Just a feeling I got. Like something's about to happen.
Oh, you posted in the
don't
chat.
know
Hell
what.
yeah.
But I don't know what. Me and Tristan listened to that song earlier today. It was a good throwback.
Yeah. Tommy was there.
Bobby was there.
Yeah, Ryan. Anytime you post a note, I have it in my notes so that I
Nice.
have it like that I can look at it because we can't get into the Foundry without you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So
You can analyze it.
Especially since Old Pig's the one that's like into the notes.
Yeah. Gotta figure out who NA is.
It's not applicable. Or not available.
Oh, Lord, not available. One to
Lord.
rule them all.
What? One to rule them all. Unfortunately, he has a very busy schedule.
Buried beneath the dirt and earth.
Dude,
Did we
that
just
sounds
bury
like
the
mole
people? Warzog just buried those people, so we gave them back to
Yeah.
their like thing.
Dude, it sounds like mole people.
What happened that made Warzog say that the people were sus? Nothing they said really came off too.
No, the guy that ran into the town.
Oh,
Because they said or he asked him who all are you traveling with? And he said, me and my wife. And he said, and no one else was traveling with you? And he said, just two of us.
True.
And
He
then
also said he knew that guy though.
Yeah.
he did say he knew him. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
I guess my biggest question is like the person that's writing this note left the journal in the cave. It seems like the cave opening is what released all those doodads, rakes.
Cave.
So it's like, how did
What moved the boulder?
that's what I mean. It must have been the
Something
dude that's
big.
at the inn. I mean, I don't know. Like,
It's
it's
definitely
like,
not
what
that.
was if this note was?
Well, that guy
You know
would
what I
have
mean?
had to have been down there first.
Well, I want to mention something real quick. I'm looking at the campsite. There is no blood leaving the camp going back to the town. There is only blood going to the cave.
Yeah, you would have deduced this as a very fresh, recent attack,
Yeah.
like within a couple days.
I mean, my
Like-
only real question is like, why is the journal and the chest in the cave? The cave seems to be where the rakes lived.
Well, whoever died in there died a long time ago, I would assume. Well, I guess not.
The cave would have been.
I don't know. I
the
mean, they
cave
know.
was a natural formation. It would have been open regardless.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
the
they-
confusion here. I accidentally said that the boulder was blocking the entrance at first, but the boulder is not actually
Oh,
blocking
okay.
the entrance. It's like hiding the entrance. So people could have came and gone in there at any time.
But I mean,
I just
most
worded
damning
poorly.
evidence.
Father Barrister is the soon-to-be ex-husband of the apothecarist, right?
Oh, already X.
Already ex. Okay.
Most damning evidence I see right here is the fact that there's no blood leaving the camp, and that guy was bleeding profusely. So how did he get to the town?
No, there was blood leading from the
Oh,
the
there was.
road.
Oh,
but it just wasn't
I'm
like
looking
directly
at
from
the
the
map.
camp. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that there was some leading from the road now.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, because in the Journal of the Wizard Dexon, the main time that it cuts off there is when it's talking about the crystal, and it says this crystal, the other 9 like it, were created to hold ...
there's a lot of 9s in this game.
Well, I think the
9
biggest thing is like 9 years
9.
ago is when magic was banned.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing.
9 gems. 9 silly boys.
Oh, son of a bitch.
9 naked cowboys in the showers.
Whoa.
At Ram Ranch.
Is it 10 crystals then?
No, I think
No,
it
only
was
9.
9.
Okay. It's just confusing because it says this crystal and the other 9 like it. So it should be the other 8 like it.
Yeah, that's a okay. Let me check my notes. I'm pretty
That's
sure
what
it should be.
said in the-
Let me
that's what it
verify.
said in the Journal of the Wizard Dexon, but
Let me verify because I have an actual document that's tell me only all of them, but where they are.
and we don't know the.
There are 9 in total. So yeah, that
Okay. It should be the other
say-
8.
yeah, they're 8.
And do we know the? I don't want to say like the classification. Like it's not beast, fey, fiend, undead, those kind of things of the rake.
Yeah,
No.
unidentifiable right now. Like no,
Unidentifiable.
not fey, not
Yeah, it wasn't
necrotic.
the 4. It wasn't the 4 that
Yeah.
the good and evil.
You have
take.
It's more like
Fiend,
creature.
Fey, undead, celestial. My guess is aberration more likely or monstrosity. No, I'm gonna say it's probably monstrosity before aberration. It doesn't seem necessarily otherworldly. Aberration's usually like alien like. Though monstrosities are usually things
Yeah.
that were created by a wizard. Usually, not always. Not always.
I believe that.
Like for some reason,
Yeah,
an
so the
owlbear is
only
a monstrosity rather than a beast.
so like the Yuan-Ti abomination, which I've run before, is a large monstrosity.
Yeah, and that's something that's been created by the auntie, isn't it? Like kind
yeah.
of bred for it.
Yeah.
But then regular Yuan-Ti are what? Humanoid?
I believe so. I know the Yuan-Ti Pluriblood is a humanoid.
Yeah. And all the crazy ones that are like from them breeding selectively are monstrosities because they were created that way. It pisses me off that owlbears are monstrosities and not beasts. and it's because fucking a wizard made one, and that's what caused them to fucking go out of control in the wild.
Malison is the thing. Pure blood is humanoid. Yeah, interesting. It's also tricky to deduce too, since these aren't actual like D&D.
Yeah,
content.
it's hard on that aspect, and also the fact that D&D is very loose with its interpretation of things like that. Like I always say, for the most part, with monstrosities being created, because there are just straight up fucking lies.
Aberration. It's probably not a celestial or construct, dragon, elemental, fey fiend, demon, fiend devil, fiend shape changer, giant,
I mean, it could be a
humanoid.
shape changer. We didn't see it didn't have the ability to shape change.
Yeah, ooze. Well, shape changer would be a classification of fiend, which it's not a fiend.
Oh,
Plant, ooze.
okay. I was thinking
so-
shapeshifter, which is a classification of humanoid.
Yeah, monstrosity. I guess monstrosity, humanoid, aberration, celestial.
No, celestial was ruled out by Warzag.
Yeah, so
It's humanoid, monstrosity, or aberration. Monstrosity, it seems the most likely. I would say aberration second most.
yeah. Oh well, it for the duration detect good and evil. You know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
Oh, aberrations in that list?
Aberrations in that list.
Oh, then it's probably monstrosity.
I will fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. Bugs got everywhere in the goddamn world to fly, and it chooses my goddamn face. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Eli, there's this condo that I have to do the inspection on once in a while down in Naples. And
Nipples.
I was there doing a really short inspection. And
Florida.
yeah, Naples, Florida. And I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for this guy to finish up his work so I can go to the next job with him. I'm just sitting there on the floor waiting for that moment. And I'm fucking around on my phone. I look up and I see a spider across the room. And I'm like, it's whatever. It's right there. I look down at my phone and I look back up immediately and it's rushing me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And
I fucking
it's
had a
running
like
at me in a straight line. And I just lifted up my foot and stomped on it as it got to me. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
take that.
I was like, fuck you. And I got up and freaked the fuck out.
It's scary when they do shit like that. I once saw a spider here. I'll flip the camera around. So I don't know if my shitty ass laptop will pick it up. So do you see the front door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the spider climbed up to the top of the door, all right, and was going across the ceiling, and it proceeded to go all the way up over here to got about here. And the only thing I could think to do is grab a rubber band, put it on the tip of my finger, and fucking fling it at the thing. And
Shoot it.
I shot the spider. I hit it. It fell down and then crawled into the office, which I never saw it again. But that thing was like, I couldn't believe how fast it was fucking moving. Like,
They're fucking scary, dude.
what was it thinking? Like, what did it?
I don't
What was
know.
its beef with me?
I don't know what its beef with
Yeah.
me was, dude. It didn't mean to. On your end, it was like I'm gonna go up on the ceiling and I'm not even gonna come down above this guy. On my end, it
It was
charged
coming.
me.
That motherfucker had problems.
blood.
And you know what's silly? Apparently, spiders have like such shitty eyesight because they don't have retinas, or not retinas. They burn their retinas every day because they don't have irises that can contract. But anyway, they have such shitty eyesight they can only see like 2 or 3 feet out from them. So like
He
they're
charging you then?
fucking, huh?
So why was he charging you then?
I don't fucking know. Maybe he hadn't had his eyes burned that day. It was early in the morning. By the way, I found that out. Ogre spiders. I don't know if it's the same for every spider, but ogre spiders are the ones with the giant fucking eyes. Every day, their eyes get burned by the sun, and then they're basically blind. And then by morning time or by halfway through the night, they heal. and then in morning time they start to burn again.
Fucking morons. They should just stay indoors.
Right.
Yeah. Put some sunglasses on, head ass.
And
Yeah.
I'm happy that as this spider, I'm like, man, I'm happy humans invented houses. I'd
Yeah.
be
big
having
was
a
the spider?
headache out here.
I have a spider in my my clothing closet, and it's not like a really big one, just like one of those small like closet spiders. And I was originally gonna like get him out of there, but I was like, you know what? This dude's literally just chilling in the top corner, like not doing a fucking thing. He's probably out there looking out for me, keeping my clothes clean. You know, he's probably like making sure no fucking bugs get in there and like fuck it all up. So you know what? I was like, you know, you might be paying rent, but you're probably keeping my clothes clean in there. So you know what? I'm gonna do you solid and just leave you be.
Hell yeah.
When I lived in Tennessee, I had this one spider that lived between my window and my screen, and it was like about like a solid 2 inches. I have no idea how it survived there for like 4 years because I
Yeah.
never saw a bug in there, and it was too big to fit through the screen anywhere. So I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Ryan, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I pinned a message in yours and mine chat.
Yes.
If you could check that
The
message.
description.
Yeah, the description. I was curious if I remember we talked about what that affects.
Mhm.
Would that affect these rakes or no? Because I think that we talked about it working on people. I don't know if it would work on rakes.
So actually, not. It will not work on rakes or rakes. Sorry.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to
You'll.
know.
I promise you, you'll learn why at some later point.
Okay.
I'm not saying it just to be like a dick and say no, but there is
No,
a reason.
you're fine. I just wanna make sure I know what I can start building stacks on it with.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I want to see I guess watch that video you sent me earlier in regards
Yes,
to that
yes.
stuff.
Mhm.
So, how does it work? Like, just it's only 3 minutes. Then I'll watch it.
Which part are you talking about?
The video. I'm just now watching it, so I wasn't certain if it was like a 20-minute video or a 3 minute. But it looks
Oh,
like it's a 3-minute
they're really
video.
short. Are you talking about the seamless verticality or the reactive lighting?
Verticality seems seamless. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's actually not that complicated. So you download one module called multi-level something,
Uh-huh.
and you use the drawing tool. And if you
Okay.
want to if you're doing like so in that video, he does an example with a map from Curse of Strahd, and so you can draw a region that you would be like the lower floor. You would draw the region of that lower floor, and then copy it, make a separate scene of the same map with like the upstairs version. Paste that where that floor would be, because in the map it represents it clearly, and then you would set up your settings to make that like in sync, so it would distinguish between a bottom floor and a top floor.
Okay, so like if you go upstairs, it would technically be moving you to a different floor, but you'd still be able to see down.
Yeah, so like it's like
Okay.
broken down into 2 steps. So like for a situation like that where you have 2 areas that's like a balcony above where you can look
Mhm.
down onto the first floor, you copy and paste that first floor on the scene of the second floor, so that way it knows to track movement between the floors. And then the second step is you go and make your teleport or your quote unquote teleporters on your staircases. So you'll go to your lower floor scene, you'll make another drawing where the stair is, and then you'll make that like the teleporter, copy that, paste it onto the staircase of the second scene, and now your character, like your token characters, can simply just walk to that spot, and they'll be automatically be teleported to the other scene, where they then can go walk around the second floor, and then they can see people that's on the other
In
scene
the
on the
other
first
scene.
floor. Yeah, it's really cool. I did not know Foundry could do that. So, and then
Is
yeah,
there
go
a
ahead, sorry.
way? I'm looking at his video. Is there a way to make it to where whenever you enter the upstairs floor, it would like automatically apply a height difference to your character? So like it would automatically put the +10 if you're 10 feet higher.
I'm sure you can
Or
make a
no?
macro.
Okay.
I'm not really savvy with macros, but you could do that.
Oh, that's cool. How it teleports you.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm excited to use that in future maps. And then also like what I'm doing here with this map right now is I have a light placed outside the map. And I think it's local inhibited, so like walls will not inhibit its light.
Mhm.
And so I have it set to play animations that are based on a module of the same developer. So I have like audio pulse. So what it's doing is that whenever it hears that loud thunder, it makes the light pop up, which simulates the actual lightning.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. I love it, and I think like I'm really happy with this map. I started today, finished it today, and I think it turned out really well. Like it's
That's
doing what I
awesome.
wanted to do.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Even though Server is barring these guys, doesn't really like bar me that much because
I mean, your thought child of tonight's session is the map. You're learning something new about the maps, and that's what's awesome about it. I mean,
yeah,
and to be fair, like we are having absurdly good rolls. Like
yeah,
how
yeah,
many
you absolutely are.
nat 20s have there been? A lot.
Yeah.
How many
Kit's got 3 of them.
how many above 25 total rolls? A lot.
Yeah. People are rolling insane tonight. That's very true.
I think honestly, being real, like once players hit level 5, I've noticed that difficulty needs to be ramped up drastically.
Yeah,
Just because
absolutely.
like our pluses to rolls, not only with like just our items or what have you. Like I don't know, Eli at any point can make his roll plus 1d8.
Yeah,
And
superiority die.
Yeah.
Reno, I think, always has like plus. He has a really high plus.
Yeah.
To his attack rolls, but yeah, it's just you're getting to a territory where people are starting to have really high bonuses to their rolls, and also extra attack.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 4 of you besides Old Fig have extra attack. So
yeah. I don't have extra attack yet. It's just Eldritch Blast kind of acts as extra attack because it's silly.
Gotcha.
But yeah. I will have extra attack, I think level 7 at the earliest.
Nice.
Dude, you should get GTFO. Me and Eli I let Eli play it at my house and he fell in love with it.
Oh yeah, I meant to respond to your text, but I was like in the middle of making that map.
Oh yeah. I figured that was the case. Once I sat down and was playing while you were doing that stuff, I was like, "Oh, he's last minute prepping."
Yeah, you caught me. I was trying to fix the light issue because the problem I was having was I was putting tokens on the map, but they could see the entire map, and I was like, "That's flawed. They're gonna see every position." I want it to be so the trees are actually like giving you an environmental challenge. Like you have to go through the trees to figure out where people are.
Yeah,
and
especially with my token because I have absurdly long vision in the darkness.
Exactly. So I update. Like I got a new module called Perfect Vision. And it allows you to be really customizable in like how vision works in your game.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be compatible with like Pathfinder, D&D 3.5, and stuff like that. Whatever. But I had to go fix like your guys' token vision settings and make sure I got it right. So I updated like how your vision works and gave you like a limited range. So before I think we always had like unlimited seeing range, but this time it's actually limited. So
like limited in light as well. So like
I think so, yeah. So if you look at your token right now, there should be like an actual circle around you where you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you look to the top left of the map, that's going to be the edge of your circle.
Yeah, I see mine. Mine's like over here and then down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I had to fix that. Go ahead.
Are we in darkness? Is that like my dark vision that I'm seeing? Or
yes,
is that
you're seeing your dark vision. We are at nighttime.
So in daylight, how long is our vision normally? Like if we were in broad daylight?
I don't know. I really don't want to have to like change your vision every time we go between night and day. So we'll just see.
I gotcha.
I just had to fix it for this particular scenario because for whatever reason the darkness was being really annoying, and the characters kept seeing everything. And then I finally fixed their token vision, and then the next problem was the fog of war. So I just had to make sure I reset it. And like actually, I think I just took fog of war off because every time you guys were on the map, it kept revealing the map. So like if you first get placed on the map, you can't see anything else. But then when you start moving, and of course take into account that you can see 120 feet and no one else can't, they're going to see through that fog of war, so they're going to see what they really couldn't
What
be able to
I'm
see.
seeing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I had
No,
to
that makes
just take
perfect
fog of
sense.
war out.
Like, one thing, I kind of don't like. In some sense, I like fog of war for like if you're going through a big ass building, because
Yes.
buildings can be kind of confusing. But like,
Yeah.
I also don't mind not having it because I personally have a really good sense of direction,
Mhm.
and so like I more or less can remember where I've been, what I've seen, what I've done in video games, and something like D&D in real life.
Yeah.
I've more or less, like, I could drive for like an hour or two in a direction I've never been and then walk inside of a building and then be like, yeah, north is this way.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm weird like that. But, I mean, yeah, I just have a good sense of direction, so I'm kind of biased.
Yeah.
I don't care if we run Fog of War or not. But I know that can be
I'm
nice. That's
upset.
why my
I
games
updated
run it.
Foundry to 8.6.
Yeah.
And I lost the ability to customize my journals. I can't
Really?
change the way they look anymore. I don't know why. I guess it's modular compatibility.
Must be.
So
I
I
would
like
just
the black version.
I would just check while that, like, just double check once in a while and see if that module gets an update.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure to do that.
Yeah.
Also, like, the second video I sent you is also really cool because you can automate some things, and you can make, like, spots where players can walk on. It'll activate, like, a light or, like, an event, and they have to, like, it stops the game, and so it gives them a moment to, like have the limelight or, like,
Yeah.
the spotlight, whatever.
I gotcha.
Yeah, the second video is pretty cool. Like, there's some really cool things you can do with Foundry. I just didn't, like, know.
I like how Juice was like, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the guy that's emanate. Like, I like how he walks into the room and he's like, Everard has like undead vibes, but this guy's got weird vibes. He's like, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab the guy that's got really weird, fucked up vibes and interrogate him about the shit outside.
Where are they?
What's going on? What's going on out there?
Yeah.
One thing that concerns me is we've had a lot of really good rolls, like an absurdly high amount of them. I'm afraid that we're gonna have the luck turn on us in the next combat.
We'll see.
That's entirely up to the dice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed tonight the dice have really led the flow of the story.
Yeah.
Man, Ryan, it's like I've never been disappointed in any of your sessions, but each one just keeps getting better and better, bro. It's
Yeah.
I'm really proud of the session. Like, the map turned out way better than I thought, and I've noticed, like, people seem pretty like attentive, which is nice. Like, I gauge on attentiveness, and people seem pretty, like, dialed in.
Yeah. It's a good vibe right now.
Yeah. I think
These
the
enemies
music.
are interesting.
Yeah. They don't really have, like, any overpowered abilities, but
you can overwhelm us with a lot of them. We're just
Yeah.
rolling really
Beefy
good,
enough.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just beefy enough, I'd say.
yeah, I think, like,
Have
right
we gauged
now,
how many hit points they have yet? It's somewhere in between 50
Assuming
and
somewhere around
40.
like 30 or 40.
I think, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, like, honestly, everything's going really well tonight. Like, people are peeing, the combat's going well. Like, even though you guys are rolling really high, it's like, it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like, you can't, like, you can prepare for us to be, like, OP and shit, but you can't prepare for people rolling good. Like, that's, like, the fun
Yeah.
of the game, you know what I'm saying? When
Exactly.
someone gets a natural.
And I like that for you all because it helps you all feel like, you're really getting something out of your characters when
Yeah.
you took your characters for reasons. Like,
Yeah.
you pick Warzone because you want to be a buffer and also, like, be able to do, like, a good bit of damage to be a tank. And guess what? You're doing that.
Yeah.
Survivor wants to be a fire. He's doing fire things.
Yeah,
Rel-
bro. He's just
Rel's
zooming
doing
around.
warlock things. Hunter, he's doing sustained damage ranger things, dude. Everyone's doing the thing they want to do. So that, what? That's fine.
Guys.
Exactly.
I've done a lot of RP with Warzeg today. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I like it.
Good. He's very easy to RP, which is cool.
I'm actually really glad you left Celsius back because that would have been a pain in the, like,
Yeah.
I do want to have, like, more, like, you all in the,
Yeah. I knew. I just
hell yeah.
locked him in the door. He can't
Yeah,
leave.
very, very based. Very based.
Be right back. And don't show up for like 4 days. He's like starving, eating the unconscious guy.
That'd be hilarious. Also, I thought it was interesting, like you and Krell's talk about like Celsius. That's interesting to know, like how you
Yeah.
guys feel about him.
Well, I mean, as a player, I like Celsius, but Krell does not.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Where's
I was
that
like, I
is
just get on
indifferent. Where's that just goes with the flow, man. Make sure he does the right thing.
Reynolds is indifferent.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to your backstory stuff.
No.
Reynold Von Kurs. I need to update a journal, which will kind of actually kickstart your
Whoa,
backstory.
whoa.
Come on, Warzone.
Oh, I
Boot
finished
up.
Castlevania, by the way.
No, what'd you think of the last season?
It was good.
Tight, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't see that fight coming, but man, was it badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what? It was kind of
Yeah.
like, it was like, it felt like kind of forced, but it fit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They actually, like, they didn't half-ass it. They stuck with it, you know? Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, it's this bad guy, but
Yeah.
you know what? They're doubling down. It's like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I fucking dig it. And you know what? He was pretty funny. At least I thought.
You know who would be a cool D&D character to make, though, from that show?
Hmm.
Is the, what is his, it's the alchemist dude. I forget his name.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about Saint Germain.
Yeah,
Saint
Saint
Germain.
Germain.
Dude.
Like, just like a regular human. That's pretty
Yeah,
much what
dude.
he is.
Saint Germain was a
Like-
cool character.
Yeah, Saint Germain.
Getting access to the Priory.
I'm
Damn it.
trying to find a book where there's a bunch of cleric spells that I can buy.
Oh, like a source book.
Yeah, I just don't know
I
what.
don't think there's
You have
too
Xanthar's
many.
got everything?
I don't have the whole book, so I just buy what I
Okay.
need usually.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, bro, we have all the books here. I wish I could
Yeah,
just fucking like
physical
put it into my fucking computer.
Yeah, I feel that.
Does Wizards of the Coast own D&D Beyond?
Yes.
But I mean, D&D Beyond's so fucking nice. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when we first started getting into it, like, oh man, that was a game changer. We were actually using paper copies
Oh, yeah.
our first few sessions. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That, oh man, we should do that again. Like paper copy D&D.
Yeah.
Just oh man.
We
so
helped.
good.
We helped Hunter's buddy fucking paint a
Mm.
lich, dragon lich, or whatever the fuck it's
Ooh.
called.
One on
That's
my
pretty
phone.
cool.
Let me show it. Send it.
Was he happy with the results, kids?
Very much so.
Good. It's nice because those D&D models are already primed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All you gotta do is paint.
Yep. Unlike 40K.
Yeah. But I can see why 40K is on primed.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I'm looking for Trevor Beaumont.
I was thinking if Warzag died, I just want to play like a regular dude. Like you just like a
Ain't
normal
nothing wrong
dude.
with that.
Like just a dude with like a pitchfork does like D4 damage, you know?
Yeah, you just want to
Like,
play.
oh, hello, my name's Brian.
I mean, yeah, like we'll start from level 1. You gotta start somewhere, right? Just
Mhm.
become a fighter, and then who knows? Like the road's yours.
Play Bretonian peasant.
have to take. Okay.
Just like have like no stats. Like just like tens across the board.
Yeah, be at
Except for
NPC
shit
level.
intelligence.
Yeah.
I've been sitting on. I have a terrific idea for if Old Fig dies.
Yeah.
I don't want Old Fig to die. I want to go with Old Fig till the end. But if she does die, I have a clever plan.
I'm prepared for if Warzag died. But he's one of my favorite characters to play. He's very fun to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very based.
I think Ryan's like my only like main party character who died in my campaign.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That
That's
was the
the
one
first
time
one.
Lewis died.
But that was fucking fun.
Yeah. Lewis's character didn't really live long.
Yeah.
Boy got
Didn't he? Oh,
nommed
he
up.
got fucking. He got
Ate.
mauled by the.
He got ate by a wyvern, bro.
Yeah, the wyverns in the city. Man, that was a fun moment. Remember, we were trying to get away, kids, and we fell in the river.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
The
oh my god,
sewers
Guard
system.
development.
I remember being so excited at that point to like be able to reveal my like class ability or my racial ability, the Asimir radiant mode. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so fucking cool. And then I'm like, I think I cast mirror image of myself, so like 3 Celsius in like radiant mode were flying out in different directions to try and trick the wyverns. And then me and Brothal jumped out the off the bridge and into the water down through a sewer. And then we had like a heart to heart along with trying to survive spiders.
that
That was very
was
based.
just all from the top of my head, bro. Isn't that
Yeah,
wild?
it just worked.
Yeah,
just worked.
That's how all of my sessions were. It's easier to
Mhm.
do that in person than it is online.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Because you can't
I
just
imagine
spit up
so.
a map. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta fucking put time into this shit.
I did it. I killed the guy in the gulag.
You know, I'm really glad we played D&D that summer.
Yup.
That was summer 2019, dude. Can you believe that? It was like
Wow.
longer.
Wild.
And we would stay up so late playing that every night, and then like
Oh yeah.
just
Till,
couldn't
like,
wait to go
4
to
in
the next one.
morning. Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, what was also fun is that everyone wanted to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like everyone wanted to keep playing.
Yep.
You know what? I'm glad you all are having fun.
I enjoy.
Absolutely.
I can't wait till we just get to some of the other fights I just have envisioned in my mind. Ugh. Like, it almost makes me want to do weekly sessions, but like I don't think I have the time to bust out like
Yeah.
higher quality sessions if I do it weekly. I think the 2-week schedule is best.
Mhm.
I could certainly get more maps done that way. Oh, sheesh.
Very
All right,
cool.
gentlemen. I bid you adieu.
Yep.
See you,
Thanks
Juice.
for coming tonight.
It was a great night.
Good
Oh
night.
yeah,
Bye,
very good.
Juice. Bye, Hunter.
See you boys later.
I'm gonna go to bed. You guys have a good night.
Good night, sleepy boy.
All right, I'm gonna hop off, boys. Peace out.
All right. Peace out, gentlemen.
Shit, that's a nat one.